Fans of electric vehicles and solar power have been dreaming of the day when they can drive their EVs down the highway while harnessing the power of the sun while they're driving. As it turns out, that day is already here, and it's advancing quickly. The Toyota Prius Prime is available with a solar roof outside of the U.S., and Karma has had one since originally launching as Fisker. And way back in 2014, Ford showed off a solar roof concept for its C-Max Energy, although it never went into production. Hyundai's new Ioniq 5 is also offering a solar roof in some markets, although not in the U.S., and there are more examples, but you get the idea. So far, solar roofs have generated too little power to significantly increase a car's range. For example, Hyundai estimates its solar roof can add about 3 miles of range a day. But now, an Austin, Texas-based aftermarket startup called EV Solar Kits is riding to the rescue by going after the biggest chunk of the potential solar roof EV pie. It's designing a solar-powered clip-on roof for Tesla's Model 3 and Y. EV Solar Kit's design packs a 400-watt roof panel with a 200-watt sunshade additional attachment. In perfect conditions, the company claims it can deliver up to 25 miles worth of charge to a Tesla battery in a day. EV Solar Kit's co-founder Steve Wozniak says his company is also offering an additional fold-out kit of solar panels that, when parked, can increase that solar charge number to as many as 60 miles a day, again in perfect conditions. What makes EV Solar Kit's roof attachment special is that it can charge the Tesla's main battery pack while the car is in motion. Steele explains how it works.
Our kits are able to install via the interior of the charge port. We install basically, without getting too technical, a Y splitter, and that way our panel goes right to the inverter and into the vehicle.
The full-blown Overland kit includes 2,200 watts of solar along with a 6 kilowatt inverter and a 1 kilowatt battery. The Overland kit weighs in at 25 pounds and costs $36.99 to pre-order at the time of this video's posting. The additional solar panels are folded out from the trunk when the car is parked.
And we're still figuring out and playing with different integrations because at the end of the day, anybody can make a solar panel, anybody can, buy an inverter, but really the integration within the vehicles is the innovation for our company. And so, dealing with overcharging, certain limits like that, we want to make sure that the product is absolutely safe and is within warranty spec for all vehicles that we release a kit for.
EV Solar Kits is starting with Tesla, since it's the highest volume EV manufacturer in the U.S. But the company does hope to develop rooftop solar kits for some other EV models down the road. The Tesla kits will be fairly plug and play for those that are handy with a screwdriver.
Yeah, we are aiming for 100% customer installable, and we believe that we can get there because we're able to do it. And if I can call my mom up and walk her through it on the phone, then I feel comfortable that pretty much everybody can do it. However, we are going to have authorized dealers do installs as well, because at the end of the day, it's very little trouble for us to set that up, and we want everybody to be comfortable and be able to have these kits on their cars.
For EV owners that don't own Teslas, EV Solar Kits is offering a universal version of its Overland kit with fold-out solar panels, an inverter, and battery. However, in that case, owners will have to manually plug in to start charging. Steele wasn't able to quote a specific sustained charging speed yet, but said his company's Tesla Overland kit will reach level 2 charging speeds.
So for the Overland kit, it's a much larger battery and inverter, and so it actually has 220-volt capability, which is really interesting. So it can charge, by the definition of, I guess, that fast charge definition, which is level 2, I believe, which is upward or right around 30 miles of charge per hour.
Steele also sees a big future in developing solar charging kits for EV delivery vehicles in the next phase of his company's development.
Where we want to go from there is really into delivery vehicles. So we have Rivian making 300,000 vans for Amazon. You have the USPS switching over to all electric trucks. Every type of like logistical vehicle is going electric. And with that, comes an interesting opportunity, because these vehicles, if you look at a mail truck really only drives 30 to 40 miles per day. It just stops so much. So these vehicles don't have to have large batteries. So another plus for some, kind of application for us. And so we look at, okay, are they going to have this massive charging infrastructure at all their sites, which requires massive investment, on the end of all these companies and, government entities, or could we, retrofit these vehicles with solar, and they're going to be outside all day, moving slowly, not driving a lot of mileage. We can really cover basically their entire commutes. And so that's something that we're going to start to branch off towards in the future, is going for these kind of commercial markets. And that's something we're really excited about, whether it be semi, cargo van, or, electric pickup truck.
EV Solar Kits is taking pre-orders now and hopes to start shipping the kits in late 2022. Steele says if for any reason his company can't bring the kits to market, pre-order customers will be eligible for a full refund. Steele didn't elaborate on any specifics of his investment funding. So as with any startup that has yet to actually launch a product, ordering at this point does entail a leap of faith. Just something to keep in mind if you're interested in one of the kits. If you've enjoyed this episode of EV Rider, please give it a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can bring you more EV-related news and adventures right here in the Sunshine State. Thanks so much for watching.